this over here. Make sure I'm on. Yeah, I should be on. I didn't do anything. There we go. Oh, I can't see the quality of my stream. I can't see my stream at all. Well, that's cool. That's fun. I can't see my video at all. Where is it? Okay, I gotta... I just need to see the... That's probably good. Alright, let's try that. Choo-doo!
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is Phoenix Shinny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Worst to Best Marathon. We're in the middle of C tier with game number 19, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Yeah. We're towards the end of C tier. I believe there's 2 more games after this one. And then that will be it for C tier. But hello, my name is Phoenix Shinny. If you're new to this marathon, I have created a tier list of all the Nancy Drew games, and I am playing them in order from worst to best, in my personal opinion. But the trick is, I have not disclosed the tier list ahead of time, so nobody knows what the next game is going to be. So it's a surprise! And surprise! Game number 19 is Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Okay, so C tier means good games. Good games are in C tier, and Secret of the Scarlet Hand is a good game. It's a good game. It's one of the classic ones, so it's very nostalgic. It's got that. It's got very intricate gameplay, puzzles. It's got a really good mystery to it, solving ancient riddles, and art theft, I guess you could say. And this is probably the most educational Nancy Drew game out of all of them. They're all educational to some degree. I think this one is probably the most dense when it comes to educational material, which I love. I love that it's in a museum. I love that it. I love the very much the South American vibe with learning about the Maya. It takes place in Washington, D.C. It kind of would have been nice to experience more of Washington, D.C., but I kind of get why they didn't do that. That wasn't really the goal. It was very much supposed to be about the ancient Maya, so they definitely nailed that. They've got, good atmosphere, good mystery, good puzzles. It's got some really good puzzles. I think the reason why this is only a good game is primarily because some of it is actually... It's actually a little long, and it's got a lot of the puzzle part is really fun, but a lot of the game is phone calls, and the phone calls are really boring. Except maybe Prudence Rutherford. Prudence Rutherford is pretty good, but otherwise it's just it's a lot of playing phone tag. The phone calls are just not that fun, not that interesting. it's kind of long, and some parts of it are kind of boring. But if you like to learn, this is a good one. And it's got good puzzles and it's got a good mystery. So that's why it's in C tier. It's fun, but there's parts of it that also aren't fun. So that is why it's in C tier. But we're going to jump into the game and we're going to have a good time. We're not going to criticize the game too much. I might say a thing here or there. But mostly we're just going to play it like it's the best game ever, because to somebody it is. I actually know one or two people that love this game like it's their favorite. I've encountered one person who think who this game is their favorite because it represents their culture so well, because they are Hispanic or Latina, I don't know which one, but they're definitely from this part of the world, and so they feel represented, and so that's why they love this game, and that is a great reason to love a game. So that being said, let's jump right in. Also, excuse my munching, but every time I play this game, I eat nachos. I always have to have chips and salsa when I play this game. This game makes me crave salsa like nothing else. Which you could probably connect the dots as to why, but all right, Junior Detective, let's
Dear
go.
Dad, greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Oh my gosh, it's
Pakal assumed the
Nancy!
throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that Jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
All right.
If there's one thing I've learned from my father, it's the value of hard work. Just tell me where to start.
There's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Before I dig in, can you tell me about the exhibit we're gearing up for?
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
This monolith, it's an important discovery?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
Did Beach Hill buy it?
No. We could barely afford the price of the loan, for one thing. And besides, nowadays, it's not even legal to sell artifacts out of the country of their origin.
That's fair.
What exactly is a monolith anyway?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
What purpose did the monolith serve?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Are glyphs a kind of writing?
A glyph, as in hieroglyphic, is a picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human encyclopedia on the subject.
How do you translate them?
Henrik can help you with that.
Henrik, is he on staff here at the museum?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi sabubi.
That's it? That's all you got? Alright. I'm not done eating my chips. Okay. We're at a museum, so there's gonna be a lot of looking at things. Normally when I play this game, I read everything. I'm not gonna do that today, obviously, because it's a stream, and that would be really boring. But no matter how many times I play it, I read everything. And this is an interview with Prudence Rutherford. And the important thing...
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
Yeah. Nancy needs to see that. And then she's got this fancy fire ruby necklace with this Maya glyph piece. That's going to be important later. And I think that's all that's important in this room at all. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you can look at other things, but... Love the music in this game. The Great Piazza... Is that... What is that? Plaza? Plana? I can't read that. Piazza? I don't know. This probably is famous, and, like, I'm just an ignoramus, and I don't recognize it. That's alright. We got stuff on the side of her door. Major contributors to the Beach Hill Museum. Rusty dents. Pretty sure some of
Topeka
these...
Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
ND fan 123. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these are just made up silly names, but some of them might be like, I don't know, contest winners or something. Her Interactive likes to do that sort of thing. Cool. I love how it feels like you're in a real museum. It's a legit museum. It's a virtual museum. We should have more games that are like this. And if I was a teacher in school, if I taught, like, you know, like ancient civilizations or world history or something like that, I would have my students play this game. For sure. So this is the Rotunda. That's where we are now. It's Bishnal Temple and Garden. And this guy is going to be important later, as well as this guy. And I wish Nancy had a camera cell phone so I could take a picture of that, because I didn't write that down. Ooh, what's this? A very important document turned into a paper airplane. Yeah, that's going to be important. And we can go behind here and get a temple keycard. think that's all that's important.
The knob is missing.
Oh no! Alright, we'll have to find that. Alright, here's where all the magic happens. You've got Maya Arts and Crafts. Oh, you know what? We should do the actual, like, can we? Where's the knob? Where do we find the knob to the display case? Because I think it would be cool to actually take the audio tour. We should probably do it once it's fixed, though. Where is... I can't remember where the knob is. I actually think it's in the office, now that I think about it. Aw, damn it. I dropped my chips. They're on the floor. Oh, it's fine. They didn't spill. It's fine. Price is spurted. Alright. Let's just look at some important things, maybe? And then we'll do the audio tour. And we'll look at things more thoroughly once we do the audio tour. But I want the audio tour to be fixed, so. Where is the knob? I think it might be in the drawer. Oops. But this is going to be important.
I should look for the missing tiles.
Yeah. There's nothing important in there. That's where the call carving is. Nice. Can we get into this?
It's locked.
No. But we can get into this one. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. And I'll take a look up here. This is gonna be this cool temple exhibit we're gonna go through and do some puzzles to learn about the ancient Maya. But we're not gonna do that just yet. Right now we're just looking around. Let's take a trip through here. There's something... Isn't there something important around here somewhere? Oh yeah, this thing. We'll grab this. And we'll look at these more completely once we do the audio tour. Let's go ahead and look at the monolith.
This side looks damaged.
And we'll go ahead and meet one of the characters.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Hi there. I guess you've done your homework.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Well, I'm not on a case
Damn
right now.
it!
That's for sure.
My chips!
I'm the new deputy curator, remember?
So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
But Beach Hill didn't buy this piece, did they? My understanding was that it's on loan from Mexico.
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Oh no! Is there something I can do?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
Joanna told you to butt out? Of what?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Alright.
Interesting.
And we can look at all sides of this. And there's many. Some of it has...
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Yeah. And we got this door that we can't go through because it requires a key card.
It needs a card.
And we're gonna go this way. Alrighty. Cool. Nice. Water. And shipping and receiving. This is where we're gonna do the, we're gonna fix the audio tour, audio things. Ah, Claudia, hi! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the fiesta. We're gonna need a code for that. Right? I think so. I bet you love this game. I just have a hunch. And this is the first game where we are introduced to Sunny June. This is where we're gonna get some packages, and we're gonna get at least 4 of them, I think. And this doesn't look important, but it is. Yes, this is the first game that references Sunny June. This one, the Diego de Landa. That's the one that's important. It's made of jade. Yes, you love this game. I knew it. You love Mexico. Also, there's a character in here.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
That's right, I'm Nancy. Joanna tells me you're translating the glyphs on the Palenque monolith.
Yes, it's quite a project. The opportunity of a lifetime for me.
How's the translation coming along?
Fabulous. Just fabulous. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
I am eating chips and salsa because I always eat chips and salsa when I play this game. I feel like they go together, you know? This game always makes me crave chips and salsa. And this is how to operate a ham radio with some Morse code. This is one of the older Nancy Drew games where in order to close books, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. And Sheila Schultz. And he won't let me touch this.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
That's fine. Buy milk! Very aggressive
There,
note.
now I can start putting this together.
I can? Do I really have all the pieces already? I don't even know I'm supposed to do this yet. Alright. Easy enough. Yeah. Yeah, you said something about being in Mexico. Why can't I turn? I want to turn it. Oh. Nope. Are you an archaeologist, Claudia? Is that why you were in Mexico? You're fluent in Maya glyphs, right?
That's done.
You can, help us out.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
You're Indiana Jones. Yeah. Periodic table of the elements. Which isn't relevant until we actually need it. Interesting. There is the knob. We need this. And this is Sunny June's notes. Notes. Oh, you saw the mind calendar thing. Cool. Okay, so we've got a bowl game. Wondering if it's truly random. Pascal's triangle. Not entirely sure how this works or what this is. But you don't really need it anyway. And these people are all suspicious. Hurricane Sunny. And we've got the narrations. And this is sort of where they are and what letters some of them are associated with. Are these the ones that are correct? Must distract Joanna after copy. Oh, no, that's not helpful. Luckily, managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. I think these ones... I think he just gives us a hint about these ones. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I should probably write that stuff down. Oh yeah, you gotta close the door. Okay. Sort out shards of pottery. Did it. That's done. Priority bring addenda to Monolith Loan Agreement to Alejandro. Order bubble wrap. Match recorded narrations. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. Cool. Okay. Let me see. Whoops. Let me write some of these down. Let me... Oh, I don't know. Oh, actually... We have this. What is in my hand? Oh, pen. The next thing we're gonna do... What's the next thing we should do? I guess we'll do the narrations next. So then I'll just write down addenda, and then, well, I think we're gonna order bubble wrap right now because the phone is just right there. I'll just write them in order then, I guess. Addenda, narrations, and Maya numbers, even though we can't really do that one yet until we look at Sunny's floppy disk. Here's our phone.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Thanks, Harley. Let's call Franklin. Let's give him a ring.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose. May I speak to Franklin Rose, please? Who may I say is calling? This is Nancy Drew. Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you. How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
There's a lot to say.
Beach Hill's an amazing place, and after that kidnapping case at the Royal Palladium, the mysteries of the ancient Maya are just my speed.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
That's it?
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay. Okay. 202-555-9963. Nah, I'm not gonna remember that. Silvio's number is 202, which we probably don't need to put the area code, but I'll write it down anyway. 555-9963. This phone call is one of the most quotable phone calls. One of the most quotable things in Nancy Drew.
Press 9 for an outside line.
555-9963.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy-duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Well, I haven't personally, but the museum has.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119...
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew.
But Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Yikes. It's clearly Franklin Rose's cousin. You can tell that's the same voice actor. Okay. No. Okay, that didn't go so well. But we did it, so... Alright. Okay. I think that's everywhere in the museum. Right? So how about we explore outside the museum? Let's go to Taylor Sinclair. See what he is so stressed out about. Fine art and rare antiquities.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
No, thank you. You said Beach Hill is in jeopardy. I need to know why.
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Doesn't Beach Hill have a security system in place?
The museum has a basic alarm system, but it's not exactly state-of-the-art. I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
With so much writing on this exhibit? How can that be?
Who knows?
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I'll do my best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Modest mouse? Most people call me Nosy Parker. But anyway, tell me something about the art business. Is that a contemporary painting?
You bet your socks it is. Would you believe I dug it up in my backyard?
Actually, yeah. It looks terrible. But I'm not a fan of modern art. I don't get modern art. It's all gross to me.
Good thing you're not trying to make a living as a comedian. So,
Nancy.
what about the painting?
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
Okay. And that's it. Wow. Enlightening. Let's go to the Mexican consulate. Maybe we'll meet a very handsome Mexican consulate there. Ali Alejandro.
How may I help you?
Buenos dias. Mi amo Nancy Drew.
I have some paperwork for you regarding the loan of the Palenque monolith to Beach Hill.
Buenos dias.
Oh, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
Also, this game makes me want to watch The Road to El Dorado. I might quote it a couple times. I think I just didn't I? Oh, man. Buenos dias.
Conquistadors?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Do you blame Joanna and modern-day art collectors for something that happened long before they were born?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
I see. Well, I should probably get going. Here are the changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. I just need your signature, please.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Actually, Alejandro, I think I'm supposed to take them back to Joanna myself.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye. Claudia, I wonder what your opinion is. If you share his viewpoint, or if you even have an opinion about Mexican antiquities. I don't know if I have an opinion. There's a part of me that's like, calm down, Alejandro. There's a part of me that's like, is it really so bad that they just want to show people your culture? Is that really that bad? But I do get being frustrated that people are literally stealing your culture and selling it, and I get that that's not good. I agree that that's not good. Otherwise, I don't really have a strong opinion about it. Oh. Bong. Okay. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, it's back! Okay. My stream! Ah! Well, let me go ahead and save it anyway. Actually. Alright, it's back. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I need a disc.
Oh. I don't know why it could read. Whatever. It's Togo. And this is where our notes are. Oh. I think I have a dog crying at my door. Password. What? Didn't I spell it right? Is it Coco Kringle? Why did I think it was just Kringle? I think my brain is just Kringle. One second. I think I have a dog crying at my door.
And there's no reason any puppy should be sad. No puppy should ever be sad. Who's crying? Oh, are you crying? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter? You wanna come in? You can come in. Toby dope dope Toby dope dope Toby dope dope. What's up, buddy? What's going on, big man? Gotta be good.
Stuff to do. Oh, the narrations. Maybe I should break this down. Oh, he's gone. I guess I wasn't that interesting. Narrations. Puzzle. Oh, he's back. Alright, so we've got B equals 8. E equals 1. F equals 6. H equals 15. I equals 3. Oops. K equals 12. L equals 4. M equals 2. N equals 10. And O 0 equals
11.
Alright, I'm gonna close my door. Since the dog's in here. Thinks he's missing out when he's actually not.
Huh.
Okay. Stuff to remember. And this is what we need in order to do the... whatchamacallit. The number puzzle. Yeah, I get the bars and dots. That part I understand. It's the gods one. I'm not sure which ones we need, though. Um... mm, I'll write them down. My, numbers. One second. I'm trying to get comfortable here. It's not working out. Well, that's better. A lot more room. I think. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Maya numbers. Let's see. We've got 1 equals fish lips. Number 2 is finger hat. 3 doctor. 4 tongue. 5 fancy hat. And some of these we don't need, but I'll write them down anyway. 6 eye patch. Well, I'll just put X. 7 glasses. 8 peace symbol. Okay. And 9 beard. Beardy. 10 Jaw. 11. What the heck? Ovals. 12. Question mark. 13. T. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All look like the original number, put with the removable jaw. What? All look like the original numbers, put with the removable jaw. What the heck does that mean? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Stuff to forget. Temple quizzes. The matchmaker. Okay. Oh, and this is important. Sunny June Space Baby. Alright. And stuff to work on. Just normal Sunny June stuff. I think, right? There's nothing important that I'm missing, correct? I think so. Okay. Fire! Why is there a fire there? Oh. Anyway. And we've got a phone here. And we can call our friends! That's nice. And our alarm. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. So why don't we go ahead and set an alarm for tomorrow morning. Say 9 a.m. Okay, so we're gonna go do something. We're gonna do we did the addenda. Let's go do the narrations. And then we'll do the Maya numbers.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Okay, so now that we have the knob...
The knob is missing.
Can put it here. Open says me. So we can take one of those so we can do the audio narrations. Okay. Also, Sunny June has notes about this. Let me see what he has in his desk. This one. Okay, so maybe it would be better just to take a picture of it on my phone instead of drawing it. I usually draw it. I usually old school Nancy Drew, but for the sake of time and my sanity. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to... Ah! What the... What? It's not supposed to happen yet! No. Nope. I refuse. Alright. Okay.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Okay, so I've always been told that you have to do everything on the checklist, on the chore list, before you get to this point. Apparently not. Apparently all you need to do is talk to Alejandro and Sinclair, and then that triggers this, apparently. Okay, interesting.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
Okay, well, I don't really want to do that right now. I was in the middle of my curatorial business. I have a duty to make this exhibition as best as it can be for when we open. Okay, so what... No, back out. So you're gonna go here, and you need to make sure that the letter matches the appropriate audio narration. So then the letter is going to be an exhibit, and the number is going to be the audio narration that accompanies it when you walk through the museum. And so if A is about operating a ham radio, and 7, the audio, is about the Maya ball game, like, obviously those don't go together, so you gotta change it so that the audio narration matches up with what the museum goer is actually seeing in front of them. Okay, so Sonia already gave us B should be number 1. And E, nope, B should be 8. What am I doing? Wasn't it 8? Okay. E should be 1. A, B, C, D, E. It is. F should be 6. That's E. Oh, are these correct? Why'd I have to write these down? That's G. H. 15. I. 3. K. 12. Okay. Yeah, these are all correct. L. M. N. These are all correct. Why did I even write them down? So I guess that means that the other ones are wrong. So let me look at the... Let me look at my picture that I took. So O is correct, so we don't need to do that one. C is probably incorrect. H is correct. K is correct. J is probably incorrect. C is supposed to be about the monster. Because I can see where it is in the exhibit, in the picture.
Archaeologists work in...
Nope. Which one is about the monster? It's not going to be 1, 2, 3. What about 4?
Ceramic bowl.
Nope. 5. Oh, not 4. What about 5? Maybe it's 5?
Archaeologists.
Nope, that's what it was. 5, 6. What about 7?
The Maya used different...
Nope. 8. 9. Let's try 9.
In addition to adorning...
Nope. 10, 11, 12, 13.
The date on this slide.
Nope. 14.
Strange,
There we go.
supernatural...
That's what C is supposed to be. And then J. Which one is J supposed to be about? That exhibit is Something about bloodletting, I believe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, possibly? Oh, there's no 16.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local.
That's not it, right? No, that's not it. It's not 1. It's not 2. It's not 3 or 4. Is it 5?
Archaeologists were.
No, that's the ham radio one. Actually, we could do it in that order. 5 is 5 is the ham radio one, which is going to be A. So A should be 5.
Archaeology.
Okay. And then 6, 7. What one is 7?
The Maya used different.
Okay, that's the numbering one. So that one's gonna be D, I believe. A, B, C, D. This is gonna be. What was it again? 7?
The Maya used.
Yep. D is 7. E, F, G. G is the one about beautification. G.
The date on this.
Nope.
The Maya used.
8, 9.
In addition to adorning them.
That one. G, H, I, J we did. K, L, M, N, O. Is there a P? 'Cause Nancy would have been like, there, that looks right. A is supposed to be the ham radio one.
Archaeology.
Yes. B is supposed to be about scribes.
Maya scribe.
Yep. C is supposed to be about monsters.
Strange.
Yep. D is supposed to be about the numbering system.
The Maya used.
E is supposed to be about Pakal.
I am Lord.
Yes. F is supposed to be about.
Although the geographic.
Yes, the geography. G is supposed to be about.
In addition to
the beauty. H. What's H?
the Maya kings were.
Okay, Cahals, that sounds right. I is supposed to be about gods.
The Maya were.
Yes. J is supposed to be about bloodletting.
Archaeologists.
Oh, whoops. That's what I was doing, right.
There.
There
That
we
looks
go.
like it's in order.
Perfect. And now that we have it all correct, we're going to go on a little audio tour. We're going to learn about the ancient Maya. Who's ready? We're going to take a take a better look at the exhibits. And I believe you're supposed to start with... Not this one. You're supposed to start on this side. Just take a look here at the exhibits.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
Wow. You can listen to the audio while you're looking at the stuff.
It's locked.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham
It's
radios
locked.
are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
Yeah. Cool. And I believe you're supposed to go this way? This would make sense, I think. Possibly. And we're gonna have some Maya kings.
I should talk to
Right,
Joanna
right,
before I
right.
touch anything.
Yeah. Well, this is about Pakal.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque.
Oops.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya
That's her
tradition
right here.
required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zach Cook broke this custom by establishing herself as a deity. This gave her the power to justify the new royal lineage. Because his mother had been deified, Pakal often referred to himself as the first true king.
And then we've got rituals and customs.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as
Oh, come on.
the
Sometimes
Maya ball game.
sometimes
was
it
a
lets you back
religious
up and sometimes
activity
it doesn't.
as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using their thighs, hips, and forearms. It is believed that the players were often sacrificed after a game.
You're on vacation again? Weren't you just on vacation? And also, you live in Florida, so I guess you pretty much live on vacation.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya.
All right. Okay. Let's go around this way, and then we'll come back around.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolkin, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
Neat.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
Weird. But interesting. Wild. We've got a throne back. Very cool. Very cool. Please stay on the path.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters,
Which I
played
guess
an
is what this is
important
supposed
role
to be.
in Maya mythology.
It doesn't look
These
like anything.
monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Cool.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls were employed for this activity.
Okay. The vision serpent. Wow, it's really loud in there. Okay, and now onto language.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Let's go ahead and fix this while we're here. Bum 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 bum. How many are there? 19. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Ha ha ha. 14. Oh, here's 4. 5, 10. It's 11. That's correct. This is 10. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So each bar equals 5 and a dot equals 1. So that's 10. That's 14. Wait, I thought we did 14. We did. That's why it's there. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 2 is going to be the finger hat. Oh, he's already there. 3 is the doctor. Bum, 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 dum, dum, da, dum, dum, da, dum, dum. 6 is the X. 9 is Beardy.
That looks right.
Ha! Done. Nice.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
And the Mayan gods. This is gonna be important later.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ishel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
And the last exhibit. Arts and crafts.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war, Balak.
Balak. Okay. Good. That's it.
We did it!
I think that's all the chores, actually. Let me go ahead and save it. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let me go ahead and cross everything off. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Alright, and now we can go talk to Joanna about the theft. Now that my work is done, now we can have some free time and solve a mystery.
Come in.
Gotta knock first. It's polite.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'd like to have a look at the crime scene myself. Did the police turn up any clues?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
I'm sorry if you can hear my chair squeaky. I bought a new computer chair and I'm still breaking it in.
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the
very
monolith. He said he'd
tight.
drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except, giddy up, you're hired.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay, so she gave us permission, so now we can go look at the scene of the crime. And we want to know what those glyphs mean. Are we supposed to talk to Joanna again about it? I don't remember. I feel like that is a thing.
Come in. Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Okay, great. Did you happen to see the thief's message?
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows? She doesn't seem to know a whole lot, does she? Okay, so we'll do a little analysis of it in the lab. Maybe? Okay, can I open it, please? What? I want to open it. Oh, you have to turn it on, I guess. Okay. Start.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
So we gotta find a substance that matches. That one.
That's it!
HGS.
That doesn't work. According to this chart, HG stands for mercury.
And where's sulfur? Where's sulfur? It's HG. Where's sulfur? Why can't I find it? Sulfur, isn't it a metal? Where's sulfur?
S stands for sulfur.
Oh, never mind.
So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Alright. Cool. Are we supposed to talk to Joanna about that too?
Come in. Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Does the museum keep cinnabar around?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Well, let's see if we can get a hold of the distributor. 'Cause we have his number over here. Keep it real restoration. That's the one we need. Keep it real number. 202-555-3303.
You have voicemail.
Oh.
Press 0 to retrieve messages. Press...
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9 for an outside line.
Let's go ahead and call him.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Nothing definitive yet, but I'm beginning to identify my suspects.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Jeez, these conversations are really useless.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Does your microscope have the sniffles? A teensy-weensy case of the snuffles? With regular tune-ups, you can keep your most sensitive and beloved tool in tip-top condition. This is Dr. Bob Bobson, the microscope doctor.
Wait a minute.
I'm in Maui until the end of the month, but if you call back in the near future, we can set up an appointment. Until then,
Dr.
aloha.
Bob. Wait, that's not who I meant to call. Did I write down the wrong number? I did! I wrote down this one. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Whoops. Oh, we gave Dr. Bob a call. Okay, 555-6766. My goodness. Alright.
You have no voicemail.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, I'm the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill Museum. I wonder if you could answer a couple of questions for me about our ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
So there hasn't been a hold-up at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are J.R.
Joanna Riggs?
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used the top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Problem? Not that I could hold you responsible for.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so.
What does that mean?
I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
I can't tell if he's saying, you sound like you know what you're talking about, or if he's like, you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what a little green means.
Well, I have heard that mercury poisoning can cause hallucinations and other symptoms of psychosis.
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, I think... Oh. A note. Nancy. My mission in the meantime is to go through the temple activities. Ooh. We'll get right on that. I think it's everything on the list. I do believe. Let's see. Cross those off. Yeah? Okay. Well, we'll do that then. That's what we will do. Temple activities. Alrighty. Bum 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 bum. We'll start with the temple quiz. Make sure you put your card in so you get credit. Okay. Activity instructions. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro at this. I know what I'm doing. Bacall ruled over which city in present-day Mexico? Palenque. Bacall's mother was Zach Cook, wasn't she? Zach Cook? What is the name of the calendar used? That's a Solkin. The name of the supreme god. Oh, shoot. Is it... It's Samna? Oh, I'm the best. Modern Mayan language. Quiche? Woohoo! And now we can see that we've completed one section. There's 3 sections. There's 3 activities we gotta complete before moving on to the next level. In order to move on to the next level. Okay.
I should put in my temple key card.
You're back! Woohoo! Are you nice and dry and cozy? Alright, so we're gonna match up these symbols with what they mean. This one is 19. This one is road. Ink. North and black. Oh, and throne. Nice. And now we're gonna do Bull, which I actually like this game. And I don't have any friends, so we're gonna play alone. So generally speaking, there is a bit of strategy. It is mostly random, but there is a touch of strategy, especially seeing as you can roll for the computer. So you have to roll the first time. But generally, if you are too far away to win in the next roll, so if you're more than 5 spaces away, then generally you should pass and let your enemy come to you. That's how it should work. And since you're playing for the computer, you would do the opposite so that you would win. I think generally, though, I don't do that. I try to play both sides equally just to make it fair. But for the sake of the stream, I'll just do it the way a reasonable person would do it. So we want him to get as close as possible to us. Okay, 1 down. You could theoretically just roll every time.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Nice.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Oh wait,
Hut.
that was wrong. Oh well.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
All right, one more.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Nice. Nicely done. Okay, and now we can progress to the next level. You can look at this stuff in here. Some neato stuff. This little movie projector thing. Yam Simil. He's the god of death, the underworld. And it goes too fast for you to read it. Where's eyeballs? Wow, enlightening. Okay. And we have more activities. Okay. Let's do the quiz. What is the name of one of Shield Jaguar's wives? Isn't it like... Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mind monster. Bicephalic. No, that's right. Bicephalic. I don't know how to spell it. Don't make me. Oh, man. There we go. A Hugh Pill? And it's a nobleman. Okay, and we don't know the answer to this one yet, so we can't do this one yet. Okay. Alright, let's do the other ones. Alright, and this was in Sunny June's. Oh, those instructions went away in a flash. This was in Sunny June's floppy disk. And it's a maze. What? What are you... No! What is happening? Oh, wait. I was trying to do WASD. Okay. Alright. And you can use a... You can press M for map. But I'm not going to use the map this time. I used the map for the one in Message in a Haunted Mansion when we played that one. But I'm not going to do that this time. I am not going to be a cheater pumpkin eater. Come. Go. Wait a minute. Did I really seriously just... Wow. I didn't even need the map. Okay. That was kind of lame. Okay, well. Okay. And this is the Maya ball game. This one's kind of cool. You gotta figure out what the power and the angle... Excuse me. The power and the angle to shoot the ball into the hoop. So it's really close to the hoop, so he probably doesn't need a whole lot of power. But he probably needs a high angle. So let's just try, let's just see what it does here. Not enough. Okay. Not enough. What if we did... what if we did more power? A little better. Almost. Let me try 4. Nice. I'm just gonna move back a little bit. Let's do something like this. Oh, too high. Okay. And then it puts you back at the beginning. Oops. There we go. Oh my god, this is one of the games I want to play soon because I haven't played it in a long time. The first time I played, I got obsessed with researching Mayan civilization. Yeah. Yeah, this game is definitely it's definitely a game that you want to go back to. It's very much nostalgic in that way. Okay, I'm thinking maybe medium and I don't know. I don't know. 3? And I gotta remember what the other 2 were. It was medium 3, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. Maybe it's supposed to be low. 4? Not quite. Maybe it's low 5. I don't remember. It's good to see you, Colleen, by the way. I forgot to say that. I just read your comment. Medium, what was it again? Medium 3? Yeah. And then I was thinking low 5? Nope. Medium 5. Yes, I don't have this memorized. and medium 3. And then we'll try medium 5. There we go. I think the last one is low 6. Nice. Dunsies. And that is the most we can do. Because we don't know the answer to the other thing. Okay. So I do believe we gotta trigger Henrik. So I believe that's the next thing we do. We gotta trigger him. You gotta make fun of his shirt or something. It is the first game with Sunny June, yeah. Sure is. Alright, so which way do we want to enter to see Henrik? Because you can go this way or this way. And he looks different from each angle. I think I usually see him from this angle, so maybe we should go this angle. Oof.
Henrik! Henrik!
Amnesia? Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid.
Do you think he just fell, Nancy?
Or was he pushed?
Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours.
Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first.
George is right. She is your supervisor, after all.
I actually want to talk to them more, so let's go ahead and give them a call. Faking amnesia.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's
I don't
me,
think so.
Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning.
Oh, Go
Don't
Fish
believe
is a
word she
heated
says,
game for
Nancy.
sure.
Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her.
Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts, a jade carving of King Pakal.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
So what happened?
Well, apparently the civilization was never quite the same after he died.
No, silly, with the theft. What happened with the theft?
Who are your suspects?
Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that?
Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum, but
even if her intentions were good...
she may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job?
She's a suspect.
Definitely a suspect.
I don't know. I'm not saying that she wouldn't do something shady for money, but I don't think that's what she would do, you know? I feel like that's counter to what she's trying to do. Yeah, I don't think Henrik is faking amnesia. I feel like if he is faking it, like why would he cop to stealing the Bacall carving? Like why, like if he was faking like you'd keep that to yourself, wouldn't you? Isn't that the whole point of faking it? Also, he took a pretty heavy nosedive. Well, I guess that could be real, but then you pretend like you don't remember. I guess obviously that wasn't faked, him being pushed down the temple stairs.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
Is he cute?
What's his connection to Beach Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well, let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
See if you've gotten any important messages.
Ooh.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Watch out for stale cookies!
Alright.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill
Voice
Museum
volume
in Washington.
is a little piercing.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Oops, false alarm. I'll call you later.
Not a problem.
Does he not know about Henrik? Okay. Alright, fine. What time is it? Alejandro Del Rio walked so Jeff Akers could run. I'm trying to think of what you mean by that. I know you mean that he's following in his footsteps, but I don't know why you say that. Your joke's not landing with me, Claudia. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. It's 11. That's fine. Both big sticklers about their jobs. I don't know. Alejandro, I don't know if he's passionate about being a consulate as much as he is about Mexican antiquities, I guess, if that makes sense. But definitely Jeff Akers, for sure. Alright, so we need to go talk to Joanna. But she's not even here. Oh, she's here.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet?
Not the internet.
We do seem to be on shaky footing, don't we?
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
I'll call right away.
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see our messages.
You have voicemail. Press 0 to retrieve messages. Press 9 for an outside line.
You named her plushie Jeff Squeaky Wheels Acres. That's funny.
This message is for Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards to Henrik Vanderheun. I believe you're a
Instead of
colleague
Scarlet Hand?
Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted, he has
Is that on
repeated
purpose?
several times
Bluefoot,
states of
Scarlet Hand?
semi-consciousness. As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this. My direct line is 202-555-4000. Thank you.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9 for an outside line.
Yeah, I never realized that either. I was trying to make a joke because I was like, Bluefoot's kind of a fun name. So I was like, what if we did like the opposite of blue and the opposite of foot? That'd be funny. And then I was like, Red Hand. And then I was like, wait a minute. Scarlet Hand. There's no way that wasn't on purpose. And I have never noticed that till now. Alright, let's call... But I don't know his number.
You have no
I didn't write it down.
Press 9 for an outside line.
202-555-4000. I know it. I know it. Nope, that's not what I need.
You have
555-4000.
This is Nurse Bluefoot.
I'm calling in regard to a recently admitted patient, Henrik Vanderheun.
Patient information is confidential. Are you a family member?
I'm sorry, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message?
Nancy Drew? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been unable to locate any family members, and we do like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
He sounds like somebody, and I can't think of who.
Can you explain the amnesia?
Henrik is suffering from an acute case of post-traumatic retrograde amnesia. At the moment, he is unable to recall even the most basic autobiographical facts, from his name and address to his birthday and shoe size. He can't access the details of his personal history or events leading up to his accident.
Post-traumatic?
Yes, the trauma being his accident at the museum, naturally.
Is there any way to treat amnesia?
Well, reality orientation is a kind of treatment that helps a patient get reacquainted with the facts and circumstances of his or her life. Henrik has not actually lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are stored.
So, how does he regain access to the storage place?
First, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet, if he has one, the date, and so on. Second, we try to stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memories.
Where do I come in?
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you can probably help him remember his work, and who knows where that will take him. All roads lead to Rome, as they say. One great tool is the Reality Orientation Board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over a period of time. You may want to bring in images or photos to place on the board. Things from the museum, perhaps.
I love that he is telling Nancy all of this information and essentially giving her access to Henrik's medical information just because Henrik just said her name in between states of consciousness. HIPAA be damned. She's Nancy Drew. She can have whatever she wants. But I find that I commented about that when we were playing Midnight in Salem, how like lawyers just tell her about cases. Just, who cares about attorney-client privilege? Nancy can have any information she wants. Like, it doesn't matter. She's a good person.
Is Henrik awake right now?
Not at the moment. We're keeping him under close observation.
She's a good person, and she's the hero of the story, so she gets whatever she wants.
I see. Well, when are visiting hours?
Visiting hours are 10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Stable how?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention difficulties, headaches, anxiety. Sometimes he may seem giddy, too. We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he may have some kind of meltdown.
Well, the last thing we want is a meltdown. I'll go easy on him.
Bye-bye.
There's a lot of that conversation we cut out, but that's alright. Okay, so let's go. I think it magically becomes visiting hours once you have that conversation, I think. So we can go see Henrik. Yeah. Let's go to the Hopsicle.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
Are you suggesting that I look like a snack, Henrik? Because you'd be right.
Henrik, it's me, Nancy. You're looking very well. I'm here to help with your memory exercises so you can come back to Beach Hill as soon as possible.
Beach Hill?
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. Before your accident, you were working there on some important Maya glyph translations. Do you remember anything about that project?
I don't even remember my
He's so
own
dramatic.
birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
He sounds like a Shakespearean actor. I don't even remember my own birthday.
According to Nurse Bluefoot, you haven't lost any data. Your brain just doesn't know how to locate certain things at the moment. We need to give it some clues.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
It's like SpongeBob looking through all the files in his brain, looking for his name. Where's the name? Where's the name?
Nurse Bluefoot says that visual aids often help to trigger memories.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went. So you decide
That's
to
kind
look
of
through postcards
patronizing,
to see which
isn't
ones
it,
you recognize.
Nancy?
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, we're gonna put this up there.
Okay, here we go. These symbols mean the magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
And magically, he suddenly remembers. I can see why people think he's faking amnesia. He does seem to remember quite quickly.
You don't agree with the translation?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
If you wrote this note, then you must have stolen the carving of King Pakal. Did you?
I don't know.
Remember.
Yeah, okay.
The Pakal carving is priceless and irreplaceable. If you stole it, this is your opportunity to come clean and return it to the museum.
It's still in the
Who
museum.
in the world is
Oh, he doesn't say that yet.
Pakal?
Whoops.
Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Yeah, that's what I would say too if I was being accused of stealing a museum artifact.
Could you come back tomorrow?
I can see it. Like I never considered that he'd be faking amnesia. Never. But since you mentioned that, I can totally see it. This is sus. Okay. So do I really need to come back tomorrow, or does this mean I need to do something else? I don't know. I could try. Because I do believe I need to talk to people at some point. Wait, aren't visiting hours 10 to 4? Yeah. Morning, Nancy. See, even with amnesia, he maintains his skills like lift reading, but I don't know if he'd remember writing a certain book paper. Okay. Sure. Because you can, like, amnesia, like, you can have, like, you can remember your life, you can remember past information, but not necessarily remember the present. I know that that's a thing. I don't think he's faking it either. I just can see it. It's funnier if you think that he's faking it. It's an interesting way to look at it, for sure. Okay, let's go see if we can talk to him again. Oh. I guess not. Okay. Alright, well, let's make our rounds then.
Come in. Need something?
I need to show Henrik a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Check with Sinclair.
Oh. I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk to him about the stolen Bacall carving, so he doesn't. We're not even talking about Henrik yet.
I see you've spoken with Joanna.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Do you think it's the same person who carried out those other thefts?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
We have so much to talk about. Holy macaroni.
There was an incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Poor Henrik. Another squabble between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do remember the time she threatened to push him in the pond. Temper, I'm always telling her.
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go.
Woohoo!
Keep up the good work.
Okay. Let me save it. So now we have another picture for another picture for Henrik. Can I just put it up there? I can.
What should I post here?
He's allergic to chicken. That's very sad. That's almost as sad as people who are allergic to peanuts.
Well, look who it is.
Hi, Henrik. I've come to talk Maya Kings. Let's see if this photo rings any bells. This will help you to remember.
That face. He's as familiar as my own feet.
Can you remember the last time you saw him?
Pakal! Nancy, this is the stolen carving, isn't it? And I'm the one who took it.
I must have.
But why? Oh, Pakal! What could I have meant by this?
Think, Henrik. Where's the carving now?
I can't remember.
I can't remember!
All I need is some idea of where to look next. I'll take any scrap of memory you've got, Henrik.
It's still in the museum.
Are you sure, Henrik? Did you plan to sell the Pakal on the black market?
To protect him. I had to protect him. Oh, Pakal! Something is going on at that museum, a devious plot. I was the only one who could stand in the way.
So he stole the carving to prevent the real thief from stealing the carving. That's what's going on.
Where in the museum did you hide the Pakal?
Forgive me, Nancy, but when I woke up in this hospital bed, I didn't even know my own name. Perhaps the only thing I can offer you is this key. It was found in one of my pockets when I was brought in.
You'd rather be allergic to peanuts than chicken? There's a lot of other good meat options than chicken. But there's only one peanut butter. I couldn't live without peanut butter. I eat it literally every day. I could not live without peanut butter. I'd have to disagree with you.
Maybe that key goes to the lock where you hid the Pakal.
I haven't a clue. Take the key now, Nancy. Find out what it opens and return to me, please, with some answers.
And like everything tastes like chicken. You could eat anything and pass it as chicken. Like I think like rabbit tastes like chicken, frog tastes like chicken. There's almond butter. Almond butter is good, but it's not peanut butter. It's not the same. It's got the same consistency, but not the same nutty flavor, you know? It's not the same.
We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
In the meantime, I'll sit with my friend Pakal and see if he will tell me anything new. You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
You could replace it with gator. Gator also tastes like chicken.
Did you use Joanna's name last week to place an order for Cinnabar with Keep It Real Restoration?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Oh, he won't be able to answer any of this. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice.
Do you think Joanna is behind the other thefts?
Who knows?
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Yeah, he won't be able to answer any of those questions. Okay, back to the museum. Plenty of gator, yeah. I think rabbit tastes like chicken. What were you doing? Oh yeah, the key. I swear, I look at chat, I start reading chat, and then I just completely forget that I'm playing a game. I forget what I'm doing. Alright, so we'll take a look at that.
It's locked.
Does this not open that? Oh, it does. What does Gator taste like? And we've got his journal from... so Henrik went to Central or South America looking for Mayan artifacts, looking into Mayan stuff. He was researching the monolith. I think when he was a student in college or something. That's what this seems a little. Yeah, the 72. Yeah, so this was a while ago. And so these are his journals from that time, and he went with somebody named Big Bunny. And we don't know who Big Bunny is, but he's kind of an idiot. If chicken only ate seaweed. Okay. Chicken of the sea. That's funny. And then he also, in this journal entry, he makes fun of this guy named Big Bunny who went with him. And he talks about, he talks to an old man. What is he? He's like a shaman of some kind. And he tells them about the monolith and about the scribe, Sihuapili Amaxkali, who who defamed Bakal's name and who disappeared along with her writings. And that has something to do with the monolith. And then he also talks about a smuggling racket, and Henrik actually takes part to pay off college. So he makes some connections with the black market. So that's all you need to know from that. And this is how to use the ham radio and how to use the special code that he uses with the smugglers. Yeah. I wouldn't call it smuggler stations, though. If you were caught by the police and they were to search through your stuff, they would look at this and be like, "Oh, evidence." But anyway, get me out. I want out. I want out.
Looks like I need to find someone who speaks Nahuatl.
Gator's delicious. I've never had it, but I bet it is. And this is important too. He's translating the glyphs on the monolith. And the Pakal carving, the Copan Fool. Yeah, we're gonna need that to show Henrik so he can remember his research. Which I do believe is the next thing that we do. Fried gator tail? Interesting. Gonna take a nap, and then we'll come back. I feel like I'm speed running this game. Just ripping right through it. I've been working like a fiend.
Nancy, you have brought me back to my work.
What have you remembered?
I've been working like a fiend. Look at the board.
Oh, I'm looking. And that means stone, which is important.
This has something to do with the plot at the museum, Nancy. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
What is the prison of stone?
It's a tomb. Pakal called it a prison because it was designed to prevent the Whisperer's soul from entering the underworld.
The Whisperer is the scribe that defamed Pakal.
Why did Pakal want to imprison the Whisperer's soul?
The Whisperer came from a distinguished line of royal scribes. I can't seem to remember her name, but I do recall that she wrote an account of Maya history that greatly angered Pakal because of the way it depicted his ascent to the throne.
How does he know this if her writings were locked up?
How did Pakal wish to be depicted?
From the age of 12, when he came to the throne, Pakal claimed to be divinely appointed the first true authentic king of the Maya. Then, the Whisperer came along and wrote that Pakal was only king because his mother pulled some strings. It was quite a blow to Pakal's image.
What happened to the scribe's writings?
Pakal swore that the Whisperer's words would never see the light of day. He put her body, her soul, and her writings all in a tomb and locked it up tight.
Does this mean that the monolith is hollow inside and full of bones?
That's the idea.
Do you think the monolith can be opened?
Good question. I'm certain that there's a dirty rat trying to get into that tomb. This is where my memory fizzles out. If I could only figure out why I took the Pakal.
I feel like it's not that far of a leap to figure out why you took the Pakal. But I really like the mystery in this one. I really like this concept that we're working with Henrik, who is a thief, but he stole from a real thief, if that makes sense. He stole the Pakal to protect it from the actual thief. I also like the creepy idea that this monolith, the stone pillars, actually has a dead body in it. I think that that's really cool. And you have to, like, solve the puzzles and make the key in order to open the tomb. I think it's just a really cool concept.
This is important information, Henrik. Don't you think the police should be informed?
Please don't breathe a word of this. There's too much at stake.
Have you ever been part of a smuggling racket?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, he's not gonna know. Yeah, he's not gonna know.
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so what's next? Did he just tell us where the Pakal carving is? I didn't pay attention. Well, let me go back to the hotel and look at his zip drive. And we know this is stone. And this is the translation for the monolith that tells you need to find a key with the four corners of the world. So we need four keys, four jade carvings that represent the corners of the Mayan world, north, south, east, west. And then you also need the Copan Fool and Pakal himself, so that's 6 pieces. Put them together, and then that'll be the key to opening up the monolith. And then we've got all these notes, and this is what we need for the question in the temple. Matchmaker. Scarier than the Undertaker, I hear. H-A-B. Okay. Greenstone, that's Jade. Prison of Stone, talking about the monolith. Must track them down before it's too late. Someone else knows about this. The Whisperer, that's the Scribe. A Moxcally. 6 keys. Yeah, we need 6 keys. We need the North Key, which is from the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, which we'll call them. Let me write this down. Call CCCC. The South Key is the Prudence Rutherford one. And we're gonna call Prudence. Call Prudence. Prudence Rutherford. Prudence. The East Key, Bishop. Wait, East Key. What? Western tip of Mexico, Cuba. That's east. What? Anyway, East Bishop Diego de Landa. Okay, so the Diego de Landa one, that's gonna be the ham radio, smuggler stuff. West, that's Daddle. Called Daddy Daddle. It's gonna be 605 555 3195. Copan Fool. And that's the ham radio one. So then where's the... Oh, this one is at the museum. We need the code for the box that this one's in. And the Bacall, we gotta get to the bottom of the temple to get that one. Naming. I feel like this was important. I can't remember if this is important or not. Contacts. Mexico. Tabasco. Belize. Guatemala. Honduras. Snake and Nahuatl. Right. We still need that. El Salvador. Okay, is that everything? I think that is everything. Nice! That was actually very informative. Let's go ahead and put in the number. The number? What? No. Let's go ahead and put in the matchmaker. Atanza Hub.
It needs a card.
Ah. Okay. Zoc, I think. Okay. Bicephalic. Okay. Pupil. Nobleman. And this one is a Tanza Hob. Woohoo! And now we can go to the next level, because we're all done. Got this monkey-looking thing. We've got this one. We've got the gods here. I remember some of them. I know this one is the god of death. Isn't Ishel the moon goddess? Balak, I think, is the war god. Yum Cox is the corn god. Aokin is the sun god. Rain god? Okay, good. I think Jaguar god? No! Okay. Well, then this is the god of travelers. It's not? Wind god. This is the Jaguar god. God of death. This is the god of travelers. Moon. War. Rain. Sun. Corn. Burial rituals. Whoa. Scary bridge. And this is the quiz, but we don't know the answer to this one, correct?
I wonder if Henrik would remember the answer.
Ah. Oh. What? Why can't we look at the water? Crocodile lights? And a replica of his tomb.
It's locked.
And the Mayan calendar. Challenge. Using the logo graphs below, move the calendar stone so the date equals 12 Kaban. 12 Kobin. Kaban. Right here. Okay. Okay. So we gotta make that logo graph. Turn it to that logo graph. That one. And then just keep going until it accepts the answer. Bing, bing. Or it would be easier too if you just went to 12 in the middle and then just kept rotating the outside until it accepted it. Okay. But, let's go talk to Henrik. What time is it? Oh, it should be fine. Let's see if he knows the answer.
Good afternoon, young lady.
This is a long shot, but do you know what animal Pakal was afraid of?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Oh, he doesn't...
According to your notes, Pakal made a 6-part key to the Whisperer's tomb and scattered the pieces around the world. Do you remember anything about this?
6 keys? 6 keys? 6 keys! Nancy, what are the 4 corners of the world? North, south, east, and west. Plus the first king, Pakal himself, and the Copan Fool. When they're all assembled, they open the tomb. Don't you see? This is why I stole the Pakal, to prevent some other schemer from putting the key together.
Of course.
Maybe I'd better tell Joanna what's going on.
You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like he doesn't have an answer for us.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Okay. Well, I guess that's actually a good point to stop the stream then, because we're about to launch into the part of the game where it's just a bunch of phone calls. And, finishing up the temple, getting some packages and putting the key together. I wonder how long that'll take me. I don't know. I don't know. Should I keep going? Because I don't know how long. That might not actually take me that long. If I finish this game in an hour, then it really doesn't make sense to do part 2. I don't know how long it'll take me. Because we gotta call Chaco Canyon Cultural Center and get that foam cast and do that part. Call Prudence. We gotta do the ham radio. We gotta do the Poppy Dada stuff. Let's... Yeah, I think I'll end it. I think it'll take me 2 hours, maybe? I always underestimate how long it takes me to play these games. I think. I could... I never know. I never know these things. I think I'll end the stream. I think I should just go with my gut on this one. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is should we do I'll call the CCCC. That's what we'll do next when we come back. Alright, but I think I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please click the like button if you did. Please click subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And turn on notifications so you can be notified the next time I go live. I will go live next Sunday. We will finish this game next Sunday. My socials are linked in the description if you're interested. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical evening. Bye-bye!